And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy
1 TB
Starfield
SSD çok
Direct.
iyi abi. Series S'in en büyük problemi SSD. Kesinlikle en büyük engelleyen şey o. Ekstra SSD almak çok pahalı. O yüzden çok iyi oluyor.
$300 değil mi?
Hı hı. $50 1 TB işte.
Yani.
Stil.
Bugüne dönüyoruz bugüne. Bakın bugüne döndük.
Döndü. Özgür Petrol arasında $100 fark var.
Normalde SSD takar, M2 falan takabiliyor musun?
Takamıyorsun işte, en büyük problem o.
O zaman iyi. Kendi SSD'si güçlüdür herhalde M2 kadar.
Abi bu oyun iyi çıksın, çok istiyorum.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for
Çok
joining us
istiyorum.
today and welcome to
Oğlum herife can gelmiş lan, oyunu bitirmiş herhalde. Suratı aydınlanmış adamın.
To make the kind of games that we love
Normalde bu
here.
pale
And
bir
that's
skin'i
thanks
vardı onun böyle
to all
bembeyaz
of you.
zombi gibi.
Bu adam ölmüştü oyunu bitirmeye yaklaşmış ya, can gelmiş gerçekten.
Just as much as you do. And throughout all that time,
Rahatlamış,
we'd often
bir
talk
sene
about
ertelendi ya
and
oyun.
dream up
Bir
the
huzur
space
gelmiş
game.
herife.
What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio.
Ben bu oyun iyi
We've
olsun
done
çok
so much
istiyorum.
together,
İnanılmaz
but, well,
istiyorum.
we've never tried to make
Tam
a
bir
game
space fantasy
like
bu
this.
oyun.
Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team.
Hani şey gibi
and see
hayal
so
ediyorum.
much
Mass Effect
of
ama
what we
daha
think
iyi
makes
gibi
our
hayal
game
ediyorum.
special. So, let's jump in and take a look.
Hani kendi hikayemi yazdığım bir Mass Effect hayal ediyorum.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25
Bu arada grafikler
years.
çok
But
iyi
it's
olmuş.
still a Bethesda RPG through and
Çok iyi
where
olmuş.
you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited
Skyrim'in
possibilities.
PNG'sine bak, bir de buna
But this
bak.
time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go is
Hat
not
çok
ours.
temiz. Evet.
It's yours.
Dur, hatta HUD'ın bir kısmını görmüyorsunuz siz.
And it
Altta
wasn't until
minimap
now
var. Bak şeyi
that we had the
gösteriyor.
technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance.
Skyrim 2011 çıkışı.
to
Abi
the
Skyrim
people
çıktığı
and
dönemde de
creatures
bok gibi
that
grafikleri
live
olan
in
bir
these
oyundu.
worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually
Skyrim'in
there
iyi olan şey
orbiting the
gameplay,
planet. Yes,
grafikler değil.
you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next generation lighting model uses
PlayStation çıkmayacak,
real-time
hayır.
global illumination to light the world
PC,
based on the
Xbox.
type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
Tabii canım, gameplay asıl olay zaten
We also
RPG oyunda.
have an all-new animation system.
Allah'ım, animasyon.
And of course, you can play it in third person. And you can
düzgün
play it in first
koşuyor.
person. We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources,
Bu oyuna bir
do a
ömür
mission,
gidecek gibi
and
hissediyorum
maybe
ya.
even stumble upon something
Silahların
unexpected.
kalitesine bak oğlum, texture kalitesine bak. Şuna bakar mısın lan, şeylere, binalara. Çok iyi gözüküyor. Aha, gunplay.
Hala eksik gibi bir şeyler.
Silah animasyonları çok
Bence
değişmiş.
güzel olmuş bu arada.
Silah o kadar değişmiş ki tutuşu değişmiş. Silah tutuşu farklı gibi hissediyorum.
Bu arada güzel olmuş. Pistol çok güzel.
Çek, pompalı çeksin bir. Bakalım
We
nasıl
do
durur.
love stuff, and all of the items allowing you to pick
Eskisi
everything
çok
up.
kötüydü.
And you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions,
RPG
and your
oyunu için
inventory.
kafi abi bu,
We love to
FPS değil
pack
yani.
a ton of detail in every
Şeyde de
object,
Skyrim'de
from all of your
baltayla
weapons
vurduğunda da kartonla adama
to
vuruyorsun.
spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details and food. We
Arayüz
obsess
çok
over
güzel.
food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you.
Aha,
I left Vasco
Tars,
here
hadi
back
bakalım.
at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Yo fişken. Arkadaşlar
Our mission was to convey
Bethesda'yı
the
en çok
wonder
eleştiren
and majesty
kişi
of
benim lan
space
bütün
exploration.
Twitch'te.
To
Skyrim'e
evoke the romance of the
tek laf
golden
çakan
age
benim
of
lan.
early spaceflight. And
Bütün
we refer to
chatte.
this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is
Ha, yaptığınız bu boş da yani ben ne zaman laf çaksam Skyrim'i babanız yapmış gibi savunuyorsunuz burada.
Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship.
Çok iyi oyun ya.
Your ship is your home
Ah,
for
siktir, çok
you
güzel olmuş.
and your crew. And like
Ben-
many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of
game var
lo-fi
acaba?
rather than sci-fi, where everything
Peki,
is
Tuna
well
buna kaç
used,
bölüm çeker?
born, and lived in.
Asıl olay o.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map.
yürümeyi
It
öğrenir.
starts with the planet you're currently on.
Yavaş yavaş
You can
taşlar
see
oturur
all of
oradan
its
sonra.
info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key
Tabii.
locations,
Yine
missions,
ölüyorsun
or
Rex.
life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy.
Yağmurlu havada
Zoom out even
gidilir bence
further
ama
to see
Oh,
all
no.
the systems in this part of the galaxy.
Yağmurlu hava.
Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Random tuşlara basıyorum.
Uzay gemisi savaşını görmek istiyorum ya. Ama onu yapabilirim ya. Ayrı oynamak istiyorum.
Bir tek co-op getirsinler. Olaya bak.
Kopyası çok iyi olurdu bu oyun.
Of.
Bile tep.
Agalarla bağ kantırıcılık.
Dersiz daha iyi ya.
Ya şu incik ding sesi beni mi gıcık etti?
Evet.
Kulak.
Başka sorun olursa
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your
Önceleyenler ya,
eyes
sonradan
are
milletin
guided
aslında.
upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their
Hayır, bir
day-to-day
de
lives.
en büyük artısı ne biliyor musun bu oyunun? Bu adamlar yıllardır aynı motoru kullandığı için bu oyun çıkmadan bunun zaten new modu çıkıyor. Ondan sonra da her modu çıkıyor.
Welcome to Constellation.
Yani o kadar hızlı modlayacaklar ki bunu.
Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's
Yeni
biggest
sürme modu bekleriz.
questions.
Abi onların hepsi gelir kesinlikle eminim. Çünkü aynı oyun motoru, her şey aynı.
The artifact, if you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence
No way.
outside the settled
CJ
system.
modu ilk gün.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. and
Seni
Walter,
almak
a
lazım
very
arkadaşım.
successful
Ya.
businessman in the settled systems,
Abi şu yüzden
and
gerek olmayacak.
Constellation's
Birçok kişi
financier.
Game Pass'ten oynadığı için neresinde daha fazla varsa
There's also
oyuncu
Vlad,
orada
the
olacak.
ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The settled systems is home to all kinds of different stories,
Game Pass'e tabii ki de geliyor.
and adventures for you to
Bu
uncover.
Microsoft oyunu.
Patik giymişti dinozor.
Tövbe bismillah, bunlar ne?
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space.
Şehri çok güzel yapmışlar.
The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy
Zaten
of
bu şehirde bir 50 gün
They consider
geçirdim.
themselves the true children of
Bu
Earth.
şehri peki
You ever think of joining up with the
fethedebiliyor muyum?
Vanguard
Peki insan olup ya.
of the United
Ne olur ya?
Colonies, even get your UC
Modlarsan yaparsın.
citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies.
Bunlar
The
ne
city of
ucube
Sidonia
yaratıklar ya.
on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility
11
for
Hours
the United
Hours bu arada,
Colonies.
Days de değil. Çok şey yapamamışlar.
Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space.
Oy.
The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
Sevdim
The
burayı.
Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
Burada yaşarım ben.
Değil mi? Ben de.
Cyberpunk bir gezegen yok mu ya?
Birisi şey dedi. Aynen böyle duelloya çıktın. Birisi laf dedi, sıktım kafasına.
As a fishing platform, but is now known
Aa, Cyberpunk
throughout the
geldi,
Settled
bakıyoruz.
Systems as a pleasure city where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality
burada
issues, this
benim evim
definitely
yok.
isn't the job for you.
Aha da evim artık.
Bu ne? Borçsuzluk böyle yaşama burada. Seni burada sikerler.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas
Ben
are
aldım
also
o
home to the most
gezegenleri.
Çok
hostile
samimi
factions in the
gözüktü bu adam.
galaxy.
Ne yaptın?
Burada olsa Diablo oynardım adamla yani.
All heathens shall be made dust in time.
Kesin güzel yapmıştır o adam oyunu.
Face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
Oğlum lütfen güzel olsun bu.
They think
the galaxy
Çok güzel gözüküyor.
is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of
Bethesda'nın,
humanity's
evet.
future.
Ana Bethesda stüdyosunun.
So, ready to get out there?
Evet evet.
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most
Televizyon çok
important story
yukarıda değil
is the
mi ya?
one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system.
We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching out that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Yıldız gerçekten yapabileceğim o zaman.
İşte bu.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for
Oyunun
Argos
başlangıcı.
Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records.
Erkan baş mı yapsam?
You'll pick from a
Ağaç
lineup
mı
of 40
yapsam?
presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
Ay, Bounty Hunter varmış.
You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed.
Abi çok güzel gözüküyor.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
Of, vallahi çok heyecanlandım.
Even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional.
Gerçekten.
They come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera! Is it really you?
He'll join your crew and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my God!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
Ya işte bunları
There's another
istiyorum.
great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view!
Evet, hoş ya işte yani.
Off we go to another adventure.
Let you discover that on your own.
Is it always been like this? Always.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin.
Nerede çizdin abi?
We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous
Abi işte
games
3 çizgiyi
and put them
çekmek işte o
together to
yetenek.
create an all-new
Hadi
skill
bakayım.
system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point.
Ahtapot oğlum bu.
Which can be used to unlock
Üstüne
or
koşan
rank up
fazla
skills.
bacaklı bir yaratık benim için o.
Üstüne koşma fobi.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
Farklı bir unlock
Challenges become
sistemi.
increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the Xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Hadi bakayım.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Göt sallıyordum.
Ya göz sallamaya programlıyorsun işte. Abi hepsi çok
I
güzel.
like maxing out my physical
Yani
tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
oy yasaklı teknik. Aman Allah'ım aldım bunu.
That one's a lot of fun.
Yasaklı teknik vuruşu.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone.
Bu ben.
My favorite part about being stealthy.
Ne yapacağız ya?
Hepsini yaptım abi, hepsini. Hayır, güzel tarafı verip geri alabiliyor musun? Skill'leri.
Whenever
Kolayca.
possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine,
Hayır,
I'll issue you an access card.
Tamam.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like
Bu
doing
arada
that
silahlar
death from
çok
above thing
daha
where I
iyi.
boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
Ben beğendim ya.
Şeye göre, ilk versiyona göre çok daha iyi. Hani evet bir FPS Doom değil ama RPG oyundan da Doom beklemiyorum açıkçası.
Exploration is a key
İyi ki ertelemişler.
aspect of all our
Yan yana
games.
otursak.
Bu arada gerçekten
Full
iyi
star
ki ertelemişler.
systems with new life, resources, and adventures.
Bir daha çıkacağız Volcut'um. Arka planda Ahmet Kaya çalarken izleyeceğiz.
Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the
Sonunda
world
aranan
feel
suçlu olacağız.
believable.
Başım belada açacağız.
From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world
Kıskaç
fun.
aldım, öldürdüm bu dinozoru.
When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships. It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Acaba bütün yetenekleri açıyor mu? Açamasam bile modlarsın dostum.
Gemi savaşı göstermediler hiç yani.
Sanki ona çok güvenmiyorlar. O iyi gemilere bak.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own.
Game Pass'e geliyor,
blown
evet.
away by the amount of stuff you can
İlk gün Game Pass'te.
You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship.
Gemiye bak.
And hire a crew to keep it up and running.
Gemi yapacağız.
And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can
Yarak gibi
purchase,
gemi yaptım.
sell,
Sağ
and
tarafta
modify
kargo,
ships.
ortada uzun
Anything I
kokpit.
can help you with?
Aynen
Maybe
öyle.
you start off with a
Hadi
speedy
bakayım.
fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting.
Yok
Then
benim
you
var
might round out your
devasa.
ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade
Oğlum bu
everything you see
ne?
here, and you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and
Kötü
control
çıkmasını
rooms.
çok istiyorum bu oyunu.
Abi mümkün mü bu kadar mekaniğin olması bir oyunda ya?
Yani bu herifler yıllardır yapıyor bu oyunu.
Our modified Frontier is
Abi
a practical
herifler
ship, though with a little
Skyrim'den sonra oyun
creativity,
yapmadı
your
teknik
ship
olarak.
can look like almost anything you want.
Yaptı aslında Fallout.
It's a bit odd, but one of my
Onlar
favorite
yapmadı
ways
Fallout
of
76'yı.
customizing ships is
Farklı bir ekip
I
yaptı.
make them look like animals. The HMS
Fallout 4
Platypus,
ekibi
as I call
şey
it,
ekibi değildi. Ana ekip değildi tam.
where it had a, like
Ana
a
ekip
giant tail to
buradaydı.
it.
O yüzden. Fallout 4'te var da hani
We've
ana
done
ekip değildi tam.
spiders, we've done mechs.
Zaten
So it's
Fallout 4'ten
really
belli oluyor ana ekibin
whatever
yapmadığı
your
tam.
imagination is.
And while you can build your
Kalktı,
home
yemin
among the
ediyorum
stars
kalktı,
the way
gidiyoruz.
you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Abi huzur dolu ya, baksana
Ready to
geminin
lift off
içine.
when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually,
kovboy
some
abimle
friendships might blossom
takılacağım.
into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved
Evet. Kovboy abimle beraber vuruşacağız.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run. And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
These designed around the
Ya tarzı değiştirebiliyor muyuz acaba? İstediğimiz tarzı yapabiliyor muyuz? KitKat'tan bir tane daha.
Almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs.
Hadi Tark, hadi kardeş gidiyoruz.
And give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires
Bak
so
özel
much
olarak bunu
bloodshed.
yapmışlar bence custom çok yoktur onlar.
Tarzda yok
Using the
sanki.
shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams.
Modla yapılır gerçi ya. Modda tarz gelir.
Modlarına Del Rey'i koydum kompanyon olarak.
Of, RT-42 çok güzel olur.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can
Frosty
do
gösterecekler
pretty much
sana.
anything. And that is really cool
Uzay
for
şeyini
us as
gösterecekler
developers.
şimdi. Ona da güveniyorlarmış. Onun için farklı zaman ayırmışlar.
And you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your
FTL
engines
gibi
will make your ship
yapmışlar.
faster.
Aynen.
Abi çok güzel olmuş. Evet, UI'yi de çalmışlar ama çok iyi olmuş.
Will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
Ay çok güzel olmuş.
And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight.
Ne oldu lan sese?
You should always be on
Düzelteyim
your toes because you're not alone out there.
Düzelttim.
Bir an dedim ki acaba uzayda olduğu için mi bize ses öyle geliyor?
Evet, öyle bir fantastik bir geçiş oldu bize.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Oo.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap.
Bunu nasıl yapacağız
But you can
abicim?
also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Bak pompalı daha Diablo Doom hissettiriyor.
Evet, Doom değil mi? Pompalı
Once you've
Doom
taken
direkt.
control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
Aa, çaldık gidiyoruz.
Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
Çalıyorsun direkt gemiye.
Aa, çaldım benim. Yoink.
But space is way more than fighting for your life.
Cep.
Ben gemi çalar
Just like when you're
satarım.
planet side, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure.
Kaç gigabayt oğlum bu oyun?
Like these massive star yards.
Oyun içine SSD alınacak böyle ufak 250'lik.
Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Abi ağzında bir şey var.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship like the UC Vigilance.
5 GB setinde bakışıyoruz. Arkadaşlar hazırlanın.
Or rub elbows with the galaxy's
Ya
wealthy
yine iyi
elite on a
sıkıştırabilirler
cruise
büyük
ship fit for the
ihtimalle. Yani
stars.
böyle 300 olacağını ben düşünmüyorum da bir 150'si var yani,
There are plenty of
saplayacaklar.
personal encounters to be had as well.
Evet, ben de
You can
150
hail
falan
any ship
düşünüyorum.
you come across to trade, swap info,
Maksimum o
or
da
maybe
yani.
even commit
Bence
an act of piracy.
yüzlerde bir şey olur.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm going to board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, you know, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Bu arada sandviçi aldığında sandviç masanın üzerine bu şeyi mi bırakmıştı, bana öyle geldi. Oraya bir tekrar bakmak lazım. İz bırakmıştı değil mi?
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear.
Allah'ım çok karıştı.
We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Buna gerçekten inanılmaz Star Wars modları gelecek.
Hey everybody, we were showing you so much stuff.
Aha şimdi şeyi gösterecekler. Collector's Edition. 300 dolar olacak bunun Collector's Edition'ı bu arada. 300 dolar.
And for this game,
Constellation Edition mı ne?
It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information, and we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with.
Ay çok güzel olmuş.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this. Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got the intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy.
Çok güzel olmuş bu arada. Hani çok ince düşünülmüş.
Functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very
Bu
useful
saatin
out there.
görünüşünü ben çok
It even
beğendim.
tells the time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the
Kontrolleri de
amazing
çok
people
güzel.
on
Bu
the
kontrolleri
Xbox
çok iyi. Bunu
hardware team,
alacağım
and
ben.
together we have created this
Bu
custom
muazzam bir
limited edition
kontrolör.
Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired
Çok
by the actual
güzel
controls of your
kontrol.
spaceship. And not only that,
bir de kulaklık var.
created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect carry.
Ben kulaklık kullanmadığım için şey yapmıyorum da kontrolör çok iyi.
Renkli böyle bir bayrak var orada. Böyle götürler böyle. Ben çok saçma olmamış orada.
Havacılık bayrağı bilebilir.
Çok güzel olmuş.
Bunların hepsi içinde mi?
Yok, onlar hepsi ayrı. Lütfen çok güzel çıksın. Çok güzel, her şeyi çok beğendim. 10 üzerinden 10 her şey. Hiç bu kadar kaldıracağımı düşünmüyordum yani. Biliyorsunuz ben Bethesda'ya ne kadar pesimist yaklaşan birisiyim. Uzaktan yaklaşan birisiyim.
Bunu da batırırlarsa Bethesda ofisi basılır
So
bu arada
why
ya.
go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets.
Ya optimizasyon kötü olması bir büyük bir sıkıntı değil bu oyun için bu arada. Gameplay güzel olduğu sürece yani
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural
hayır, şu yüzden optimizasyon problem değil. Modcular bir haftaya çözer onu. O yüzden onunla değil. Bethesda çözmese bile modcular çözer.
After that, we have the system that adds
O yüzden kafam rahat. Oyunun temeli güzel olsun, modcular halleder.
Or and plans to pick up.
Skyrim onlar çözmüştü ilk çıktığında.
Bana mı kötü?
Görmedim. Görmedim.
Bethesda is known for.
Ekranın tam ortasında
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here.
Çok ortada bence.
If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Nasıl farklı hikayemiz olacak? O giriyorum. Adamlar hala gameplay gösteriyor.
Bir de çok şey keşfedeceği için o yazı çok çıkacak ekranda bence.
Oğlum bu arada grafik inanılmaz. Bu arada silah inanılmaz değişmiş. Kesinlikle aynı değil.
İlk gösterdikleri ama o M4 vari şey olmamıştı yani. Ama net olmuş.
Bonk. Shotgun direkt Doom. Direkt Doom. Belli herifler kopyalamış, pastelemişler.
Harvest resources and be on your way.
Demiş ID demiş ki al abi. Kullan.
With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants.
You
can build an outpost and
kontrollerle oynayınca
from
adam
those
var.
plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Aklım hala o saatte kaldı.
Saat çok şık. Ben de saat çok sevmem ama güzel gözüküyor. Ya beni çok oyuna çok kaldıran ama çok korkutuyor abi. Çok geniş bir oyun. Hani anlattıklarından 3 tane oyun çıkartırım. Yani 3 oyun çıkar buradan.
Çok şey var, hepsi customizable. 1000 tane dünya var. Gemi savaşı var.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
Patlamasın. Hadi bakalım. Hadi bakalım.
And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes.
4. oyunda çıktı.
Different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building.
Gerçi bunu şeyde yaptılar, onun mekaniklerini kullanmışlardı. Fallout 4 bu aslında.
And placing those larger hubs. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is.
İşte yok Fallout 4 oğlum, Fallout 4'ün mekaniklerini hazır zaten.
And fine-tune things much easier.
Burada işçi çalıştıracağım. Kölelik sistemi yapabilecek miyim mesela burada? İsyan çıkartacaklar mı?
Yok, yapmazlar. O kadar kompleks olmaz bence.
İşte kompleksite olması gerekiyor diyorlar.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds.
Yoksa da modlarlar.
All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
Ay benim gameplay geldi. Geldi benim gameplay.
You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
Bu da Vultures.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
Ben Cyberpunk'ta hiçbir şey kullanmıyorum.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Güzel shotgun. Oy, o saplamasyon bu.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors
Onun
to pay attention
sesi
to when
neydi
engaging
öyle?
in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
Abi küçük olsa da çok basit bir şey ama çok hoş şeyler bunlar.
Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists,
Abi bu yumruk çok iyi.
compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
Geldi Frosty. Senin emanet geldi.
Starfield's got you covered.
Şey var mıdır acaba? Bir dünyada bir silah türü daha avantajlı, diğeri dezavantajlı. İşte böyle bir fark var ya.
İşte o low gravity olarak var sanki. Adam şey dedi ya, bazı yerlerde
enerji
olabilir işte.
lazer. Öyle olsa daha güzel olur. Hep silah
Bolçoz katana.
İyi ucube yaratıklar var orada.
Ne olmasın? Uzaylı.
Ben korkarım.
Sapladı.
Meyve bıçağıyla sapladı.
Allah sapladı. Bu ağlar ne kadar korkunçmuş. Single player.
FPS gösterdiğinde daha çok Cyberpunk gibi hissediyorum.
O olması gereken ama.
Oo, görüşürüz.
Bak karate yapacak. Yo ne yaptı oha.
Statikte mi var?
Christopher Nolan geldi.
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design, planets,
The day-night cycle, those details matter to me.
diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
Beskap.
Obviously.
En baştaki adam söylemedi neyi sevdiğini.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher, brain sprout.
Tövbe bismillah bu
I
ne?
love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do.
Life yani.
It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much
Multiplayer
bigger
yok, single
scale.
player oyun. Single player RPG.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Hoş oluyordu. Neyse Discord'da oynarız. Klip oynamıştık.
Co-op yok, kendi official resmi olarak gelmez. Oğlum böyle bir oyun yapıp üzerine bir de co-op yapmak yani imkansız.
Storyline'lar sıkışır.
İmkansız direkt yani. 6 Eylül. Geçmiş abi, oyun çıkmış. Lan.
Kim ya? Eylül.
Of.
Şu...
Haldeyiz Early Access olayı.
6 Eylül.
Artık pre-order'a da vermiyorlar Early Access'i, illa üst git alacağım.
Evet.
Eylül çok doğdu ya.
Çok güzel olmuş. Collector alacak mıyım? Alırım Collector'ı. Çok güzele benziyor.
Son bir şey deyip bir şey de göstersen.
Böyle bir şey, kamyoncu öyle demiyordu. Arkadaş, yani arkadaşınız o gezegene gidecek, siz de gideceksiniz, farklı şeyler göreceksiniz diyordu sadece orada. Çok iyi etkinlikti bu arada.
Benim işlemem lazım yoksa inmeyecek bu.
Evet, hani yıllardır diyorsunuz ya Xbox bu kadar stüdyo aldı ne yapıyor diye, bunu yapıyor abi işte. Ve daha açıklanmamış çok oyun var, çok stüdyo var. Hemen abone olun.